Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Totally Transformed. If you guys are new here, my name is Dawn and I do videos on life transformation, health and wellness, and my own personal journey healing from chronic illness. So today, guys, I wanted to go over something new that I started this week, and that is the Whole 30 Challenge. And I became aware of this probably around 2012, maybe a little later than that. I think it was maybe around 2015, actually. I had heard about this, and honestly, I really didn't know much about it. I just thought it was a challenge to eat organic, healthy, whole foods for 30 days. And I thought, well, I don't really need that, you know. But what I didn't understand is that it really is a variation of an elimination diet. And currently, this year, that's kind of what I've been doing, is an allergy elimination diet. But I have been eating some grains. I've been eating rice and oats every so often. And then I'm also juicing every morning, and then once a month I've been trying to do a 3 to 5 day juice fast. Sometimes it's a partial juice fast, but most of the times it's about a 3-day juice fast. And it's been working really well to help heal from chronic illness. But although we're still in quarantine right now from the COVID-19, and last month I kind of, unfortunately, even though I increased the amount of exercise I'm doing, I just got stuck and wasn't seeing any new results from what it is that I'm doing. Right now, probably my pain level and inflammation level is down about 30 to 40%, but I wasn't seeing any progress towards that. And then I lost about 15 pounds the first few months this year, and then I stopped losing weight. So I decided to just, take it a step up a notch, and just overheard about this plan and how people do it as a reset. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try this and see how it works for helping the situation. And so typically in the morning what I do is I juice, and this morning I'm doing carrot juice. I haven't done a lot of carrot juice, but this is really good. I should start doing more of that. And I don't eat breakfast in the morning typically, and I'll eat about 2 meals a day, maybe a snack. Because I'll have about 32 ounces of juice. I'm doing a little bit less now since I've been doing this. And then a lot of times I'll have a smoothie too for breakfast with a juice, something like that. But now we're trying to eat just 3 meals a day with juicing. And this is the week 1. This is day 4 of week 1. And so far it's really been going really well. We really enjoy it. You do have to do a lot of cooking. You're eating more vegetables at every single meal, focusing on that. And pretty much, if you want to understand the diet, they have a whole bunch of information online, but you're just eating fruits, vegetables, meats, nuts, and seeds. Not all nuts and seeds, but some nuts and seeds, okay? Like, for instance, you can't have peanuts, which is really not a nut, it's a legume. So you're taking out dairy, wheat, sugar, most things that are on the allergy elimination, except you can have eggs. There are some exceptions. If you already have an allergy to it, you don't do it. But yeah, so we've been doing really, really well with it. And I really enjoy doing this thus far. Both my husband and I have really enjoyed it. I'm sorry, I'm outside. It's really sunny out right now. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses. But anyway, we're enjoying it, and I highly recommend it for a lot of people. And what's interesting is too, when I was researching this information about that, I had heard from a woman who I was diagnosed over 27 years ago with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, and this is why I started this channel, just to document, my progress, because I was finding things that would work for me. I wanted to share it with other people. And as I was researching this, I found a woman who went into remission from her condition from doing the Whole 30. Really interesting. She was early on diagnosed. She was young, so probably that's why her symptoms went away so quickly. But food really matters. Taking those foods out of your diet that are causing to really feed the fire or the flames of what's going on is really helpful. And I have gone grain-free before. Only once before in my life I did a 40-day detox that included no grains. But now doing this, we'll see if grains are an issue. I'm going to start adding just the things I was eating before back into my diet. I'm not going to add sugar back. I'm not going to add wheat or dairy. But I do want to test and see if certain types of dairy are okay, like yogurt and so on and so forth. So anyway, guys, I'm going to document my whole progress that's going on. A lot of people will report during the first week that they will have issues with like a headache, or they'll feel hungover or really tired, lethargic. We have not been feeling that, and that's probably just because we weren't real big sugar addicts prior. A lot of it has to do with them coming off and detoxing from sugar. They'll feel like flu-like symptoms, kind of like there's a keto flu. There's kind of something similar with this, but those are just really detox symptoms. The only thing that I felt was yesterday I felt kind of tired, and so much so I ended up going to sleep at 6:30 p.m. at night, which was crazy. And that, I have to say, is due to this, because that was very unusual. That's not my normal thing that I do. So yeah, and it was just out of the blue. Not sure why. The other thing too that I'm doing with this is I started a liver detox, and I got some herbs for that. And on this plan you're not supposed to have alcohol, but unfortunately the herbs are tinctured and they have alcohol in them, so I'm going to make that exception just to do this detox. I think the benefits will outweigh things with that. And we are going to plan on doing this again and again, because a lot of people, they say about 95% of them lose weight. I think the ones that don't lose weight are the ones that they're either doing something wrong on it, they're not doing it to plan, or most likely they don't need to lose any weight. But yeah, so I really am hoping that there's weight loss at the end of this, there's decreased inflammation. And also, I've never been able to get rid of my sweet tooth 100%. And even though I'm eating naturally sweet things, I do stevia, monk fruit, sometimes a little honey, maple syrup, but I also eat fruit, you know. Luckily, you can have fruit on this, and you can have, they say, you can have as much as you want, but they do recommend to have about 2 servings a day. So you need to watch those things. And so I'm just hoping that, even though I'm highly sensitive to sweets to begin with, I'm hoping that goes way down after this. Okay guys, so I'm just going to take you with me today and show you what I'm eating and give you guys an idea what's going on. And then I'm also going to take you guys throughout the process, throughout the weeks, and just let you guys know the whole thing, and then I'll film the results. And then also I'm going to do videos on the reintroduction. That's the one thing that's missing from social media, is showing the reintroduction phase and how that's going. Yeah, so that's very, very important, and you don't want to miss it. So anyway, I'll take you with me on my journey. Okay, I'm back from working out, running some errands, and now I'm going to be making a smoothie. On this plan, what do I have on my face? On this plan, they don't recommend smoothies a lot of times, but I like smoothies because they have a lot of great nutrition that I can pack into here. And right now, currently, I have spinach from my garden. I have some aloe right there. I have some frozen spinach because I'm running out of spinach. And then I also have, what I like to do is with watercress and with dandelion, I buy those from the Asian grocery store, and then I mix them in the blender with some water, stick them in ice cube trays, and so I put a couple cubes of that in there. And then, because on this plan you have to watch the protein drinks that you have, because a lot of them aren't Whole30 approved. Mine has, I believe, rice protein and also pea protein in it because it's vegan. So I'm going to add some chia seeds and flax seed. It helps with omegas, and then also hemp seeds. So the chia seeds and hemp seeds are for protein. And also, I believe all of them have omegas in there too. So I'm going to add that into there, and then add some wild blueberries and these cherries I get from Costco that are awesome. And one more thing I'm going to add to it too is this Vital Reds. It's by Dr. Gundry. I'm just trying to get rid of it, but yeah, that makes it taste really, it just adds more polyphenol and nutrition to your food. So that's going to be that. And then also I'm going to have a couple hard-boiled eggs with this, and that'll be my breakfast. And this is breakfast, 2 hard-boiled eggs and my smoothie. Okay guys, so it is about 1:30, time for lunch. I'm going to show you guys what it is I'm going to be making. And I'm going to do some cauliflower fried rice, quote unquote. And what I'm going to do is add some meal prep vegetables I made earlier this week, some zucchini, mushrooms, onions, and some cooked chicken. I also have some leftover ham in here. And then I'm going to add some ground ginger, onion powder. I add turmeric pretty much to everything, garlic powder, some pepper, some also frozen spinach, coconut aminos, and a couple pasture raised eggs. So, and yeah, that'll be the cauliflower fried rice. I also cooked off some carrots here, so steamed them up. I was gonna add some frozen peas and carrots that I had, and I think it has also corn in it and green beans, but I realized I couldn't add that because I can't have the peas and I can't have the corn. So instead we're doing this. So, but yeah, as soon as this is over with, that's what I'll be using. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys how I put this together. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of this ghee or clarified butter. You can make this your own. It's pretty expensive, and they say it's cheaper to make on your own. But I'm gonna use a little bit of that in my pan to cook up a couple of eggs. And I love having eggs in my fried rice. You don't have to, but I love this part. So I'm just gonna stick a couple of these in here to cook them up. And to the eggs, I'm just gonna be adding some, I always add turmeric to my eggs. It gives them a really good color too. You need to add black pepper because that helps to make the turmeric bioavailable. And some salt. Okay, once the eggs are done, I'm gonna take this out of the pan. Now, even though this pan looks a mess, I'm just gonna use it to add all this onion just to heat it up. And then I'm going to add the cauliflower rice. Now to this rice, I'm going to add coconut aminos. Quite a bit, actually. And then to flavor the rice too, I'm gonna do some onion powder. Some ground ginger. I like ginger a lot. I was gonna use fresh ginger and garlic, but we'll see how this turns out. And then I'm gonna add more turmeric to that also. So you want to cook that down. And all the stuff that was on the bottom of the pan is coming up into this, which will give it really good flavor too. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm going to add the mushrooms. These mushrooms are really good. They were cremini mushrooms that are cooked in butter, and I really put them in small pieces. My husband doesn't like mushrooms, but I've been sneaking them in lately. And I'm going to use all these zucchini. Yeah, this is a really great way to get a lot of vegetables in, and it really does taste like fried rice, I think. I'm going to put some spinach in here. And then I'm going to stick all of these carrots in here. And once this is all warmed up, I'm going to add the chicken and warm it up. And to layer flavor on it, I'm going to continue to add some more coconut aminos. I love coconut aminos. They taste so good. And now I'm going to add the chicken and the ham. Let that warm up. You can put shrimp in here, all kinds of stuff. To get this warm, I'm just going to stick a top on here. And then once this is done, I'll just add in the eggs and then it's done. Maybe a little bit more coconut aminos, we'll see. But I'll show you the finished product in just a sec. All right, guys, and here is the finished product. Cauliflower fried rice. It is so, so good. If you like fried rice, you will love, love, love this dish. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a taste test of this and see. That is really, really good. Listen, I'm not a really big fan of cauliflower, but I love this. So if you don't like cauliflower, try cauliflower fried rice. When you're adding all of the different components to it, it really flavors it really well. Really yummy. Okay, I'll show you guys my next meal. Okay, it is later on today and I am not that hungry, so I am just gonna have this cup of asparagus soup, and it's left over, so, but it's so simple to make. All you do is chicken broth and you just boil this asparagus, chop it up, salt and pepper, and then blend it up, and yeah, it really makes a very good soup. So anyway, so far, you know, this has been pretty simple. Today I felt really tired this afternoon, unusually tired for getting as much sleep as I got last night. So I was looking at this chart that shows like a month on the Whole30 and what to expect. And around this time frame, you can get really tired. So, but it really isn't that bad at all. And like I said, I haven't had any headaches. I haven't felt hungover or anything like that. And one of the things I want to mention too that has been really, really helpful, they suggested in the book that you write down a meal plan. And how I meal plan is usually I just pick a few dinners that I want to make throughout the week and then put a grocery list together for what I need. But they suggested writing down like exactly what you would need, or I'm sorry, exactly what you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. So I put that in a list in my phone, and then every single day I put down what I'm going to meal prep, and that was extremely helpful. And so there was just nothing I really had to think about. I went and did a shopping list based upon all those meals, and really, really simple. We are going through a lot of stuff though, a lot of eggs so far, and yeah, but it's good. It's been really good so far. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm gonna just do this week by week and give you guys some more recipes, some more ideas, and then show you guys the results of all this. And anyway, I'll see you guys later. Love and blessings.